Good morning everyone and welcome to Rob's Theme Park Vlogs, where I'm here at Thorpe Park Resort for their Fright Nights event for 2022. Going to be a great day here on Park today. We've got 3 scare mazes to do plus a scare experience as well, so I've got the Fearsome 4 ticket for that. We've also got scare zones around the park, live shows as well, loads of stuff going on, and of course rides in the dark as well. The park today is open until 9 o'clock in the evening, so plenty of time to get on rides both in the day and into the night. And also this year got the return of the Legacy show as well, which unfortunately last year I didn't get to see due to it being closed on the day I came here due to technical difficulties. So looking forward to finally actually seeing that this year. It's going to be a great day on park. I'm joined by Elliot and his cousins today. It's going to be a really good day. Join us on the park. Here we go. Fright Nights 2022. So this is the show area for Legacy, which is the fire and lighting show, which will be taking place later on in the day. I think showings for this, there's 3 showings of it at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock and at 9 o'clock. So you get 3 showings. Actually, you got this is a better location than where it was last year, because you can actually watch it from not only down on the actual in the main area, but also up on the bridge as well. So you get a really good good view of the show area this year. Looks all very well set up. I can see that there are some flame effects and stuff in place. Obviously, being the fire and light show, we're going to see quite a lot of that, and I think there's probably a few more hidden around as well that you can't see. No, we'll definitely come later on to this area when it's all up and running and see the show tonight. Oh, we've got some very eerie atmosphere around the park at the moment as well, with all the audio changes for Fright Nights as well. Really good. I'm looking forward to see if they've done any audio changes on the ride audio as well, because one thing they normally do with the events around the year here is they change the ride audio to suit the different events as well. So like, for example, during Oktoberfest they changed the audio on Stealth, Launch and Colossus. Same for their Carnival event as well. One thing they do really well here at the park is actually making the audio suit the different events they do throughout the year. But no, I think we're going to head on down to Saw for our first ride of the day. So just while I'm heading on down to Saw the ride, just some Fright Nights information for you guys. Obviously your scare mazes open from 3 o'clock onwards, so that's when all your scare mazes and your shows and stuff start for Fright Nights. Obviously you have your Terrifying Trio ticket you can buy, or your Fearsome 4, which includes the scare mazes and the scare experience. You've also got individual maze tickets that you can buy as well. All of that available on the Thorpe Park app and also the website. They also can be purchased throughout the day on the park as well, but do be warned that they actually might have limited availability, especially during the half term and stuff. So just some tips for you guys: if you can buy your tickets in advance, I would highly recommend that you do this. Anyway, we're down in the Saw Plaza. Time for a ride on Saw the Ride. We'll see you when we come off. Just come off a ride on Saw the Ride, first ride of the day. Really smooth operations on Saw today, running a full train service. Advertised as a 30-minute wait, and we only waited about 20 minutes for the ride, I think, in total there. So really smooth operations from Saw today. Probably one of the actual smoothest operations I've seen it have for quite a few years, because over the last few years it's been sort of, on a day like today, it's been advertised as well over 60 minutes, but for a 30-minute wait and only have to wait 20 minutes, really smooth operation. Anyway, we've just joined the queue now for Colossus. It's going to be our next ride of the day. Time to go through 10 inversions. So just come off a ride on Colossus. Really good operations on that ride again today. To be fair, we've only been here an hour and we've already done 2 coasters, which for a weekend is actually really good, because normally when I've come here in the past for Fright Nights at a weekend, it's been 60-70 minutes per ride. At the moment we've had 2 rides that have only been 30 minutes. So for the starting, that's really good for the operation so far today. Anyway, I think you guys are going to go on some spinny up some rides that I don't like now.
What's it called? Can't remember.
That one over there?
Yeah.
Zodiac.
Zodiac, yeah.
I think these guys are going to go on some spinning flat rides, which I don't do. So I'll see these guys shortly after they come off of them. Anyway, whilst they're on Zodiac, I'll get some shots for you around this area, as this is where one of the new scare mazes is for this year. So this is one of the brand new scare experiences here at Thorpe for this year. This is the Terminal. This is an audio-led scare experience, very similar to the Invitation that is currently running up at Alton Towers. So basically what you do is you go into one of the containers over there, you put headphones on, and you basically get sort of like an audio-led scare experience rather than an actor-led one. Now, I'm going to be doing this later on. I will give you my full review of it a little bit later on. Something I've not actually done before is an audio-led scare experience. I'm guessing it's going to be a very similar sort of thing to what they used to do years ago when they used to do the blindfolded mazes. Now, my reviews of the blindfolded mazes, as you all know too well, I was never really a fan of the blindfolded mazes. I think they sort of took away from the sort of immersiveness of the scare mazes. Hopefully the audio-led one's going to be a little bit different, a little bit better, but I say all my reviews of the scare mazes will be coming up a little bit later on today. As I mentioned earlier in the video, the scare mazes here open from 3 o'clock and run right through till park close. Scare mazes that you've got here this year, you've got Creek Freak Massacre for its returning for its final year of operation. You've got the Terminal, which is your scare experience. You've also got the return of Trailers, the award-winning maze from last year, and you've also got a brand new scare maze as well, which is taking place over by the Swarm. Off the top of my head right now, I cannot remember the name of it, but I will let you know in due time what that one is called. This is a brand new one, and it's according to Thorpe Park, it is their biggest investment in terms of scare mazes, so I'm really looking forward to doing that one a little bit later on today. Yeah, we've got some really good stuff lined up for the day here. Obviously as well, don't forget you've got the shows here at the park. So you've got your birthday bash show, which takes place over by Darren Brown's Ghost Train. You've also got over in Amity, you've got the Amity Highs show, which has been running here for the last few years now. It's a really good sort of flash mob style dance show. Yeah, as I've been saying over the years with Thorpe in general, the entertainment has been getting bigger and bigger here. It's still not quite as big as Alton Towers does and Chesington does yet, but they are really making it bigger and bigger with every event they do. Elliot and stuff are just going on Vortex now, and they're going to go on Zodiac afterwards, so I'll get some off-ride shots for you guys. Just saw some off-ride shots there of both Vortex and also Zodiac, which are just 2 of the flat rides that are offered here at Thorpe Park. The one thing that Thorpe Park has got that's really good over the other Merlin parks actually is a really good selection of flat rides. So for example, you've got Zodiac and Vortex here. You've also got Rush as well. You've got Quantum, just then for Samurai. There's a really good selection of flat rides here that some of the other theme parks haven't actually got. Obviously, we know that Enterprise's future at Alton Towers is pretty much decided now. I mean, we saw that Twitter post a little while back that said that it is no longer at the resort. Now, I don't know about that, if it confirms it as definitely being gone, as the post did seem a little bit like a last minute one. However, as we have seen with Enterprise's condition over the year, it hasn't operated all this season. It had a very limited operation last season. You know, it means that there's not really any flat rides left at Towers now. I mean, you know, I think Thorpe Park needs to donate some of theirs to Towers, to be fair. But no, so if you are one of those people that is a flat ride enthusiast, Thorpe Park is definitely the place to come, as you've got loads of flat rides to choose from. Right then, time for a ride on Rush. It's good to like this ride.
We're in a rush to get on it.
We're in a rush to get on it, we are. Yeah, everyone's on a rush. We're going. So just had a good ride on Rush there. One side of Rush seems to be operating not as well as the other at the moment. If you look at it from the Quantum side, the right hand side one doesn't seem to be going up as high as the other one does, so maybe over winter that's going to have some work done to it maybe. Anyway, we've come on down now to the docks area of the park. This is where Nemesis Inferno is, Darren Brown's Ghost Train, and also the stage for Birthday Bash is here as well. That's going to be taking place. The Scare Zone starts at 3 o'clock, as all the mazes and stuff do, and you've got show times at 3, 6:30, 4:30 and at 8:30, so you've got different shows throughout the day here on the stage. As I say, your first show is at 3, then 4:30, 6:30 and 8:30. This show was actually pretty decent last year. It had some good songs in it, good dance numbers and some good singing as well. So that'll be on later on throughout the day as well. Also down here as well, you've got the one of the new scare mazes as well down here. Going through them all later on today as well. Also just across from me is Trailers. Anyway, we're down here now, so we're going to take a ride on Darren Brown's Ghost Train, Rise of the Demon. This is a VR experience ride with a difference. Can't really say much more about that, unfortunately. But no, it's quite a good ride. We've booked our tickets for it, so we're going to go on that now. We'll see you when we come off.
What set you free? I need you here by me, because in the midnight hour, she cried more, with a rebel yell, more. I don't give a damn of a reputation. You're living in the past, it's a new generation. The girl can do what she wants to do, and that's what I'm trying to do. And I don't give a damn of my bad reputation.
Gonna get my new electric car.
Just got off a very good ride there on Nemesis Inferno. Really good coaster still here at Thorpe. Not bad at all. And obviously going to be the only version of Nemesis that we're going to be able to ride for a while, as obviously we know that Nemesis at Alton Towers is closing on the 6th of November. That'll be the last operating day before it closes for a year of retracking. It's been really good today so far. We queued about 45 minutes for that, I think, so we didn't queue too badly really. No, I think we're going to head on over to Stealth now and do that next. As mentioned, I'm just walking past Death Stores again. It seems really busy at the moment, Death Stores does. This is one of the free to walk through scare attractions. So in your lineup of mazes here, you've got Death Stores and the Crows of Morkin Manor are both your sort of free to walk through ones. And you've also got your Birthday Bash Scare Zone as well. Your scare mazes are Creek Freak Massacre, the Terminal, the survival games, which is the brand new one. That's the one I couldn't remember the name of earlier. And of course you've got trailers as well. So that's they're your main scare mazes, and you've got your scare zones as well. Going to be doing the mazes in a little while once it gets dark on the park. It's starting to get dark now, actually, to be fair. I mean, it's starting to, it's a little bit cloudy around, and it's starting to darken down. But no, been a really good day on park so far. Operations haven't been too bad considering it's a Sunday and it's quite a busy Sunday now. I mean, the park has got busier, but nonetheless, it's been a good day so far. I'm going to head over to Stealth Plaza next.
There he is at the top.
So just come off a ride on Stealth, and every time I go on it, I absolutely love that ride. You just cannot beat the speed of that launch. Yes, there are faster ones in the world, but just for one in the UK here, what a fantastic ride. Really, really good indeed. We got what's called a half-blind launch on that ride there. So people that follow like TikTok and stuff like that, there's a trend going on now where you can do what's called a blind launch on the ride, where what they basically do is they turn the lights and audio off and they launch you without any lights or sound, which gives you an extra sort of thrill level. We got a half blind launch, they turned the lights off, they didn't turn the audio off. But sometimes you get, it mixes it up a little bit, makes it a bit different. Good ride overall though. The darkness has fallen here on Thorpe Park, so it's now time to do some scare mazes. I'm going to go and start off by doing the brand new scare maze for this year, which is the survival games. This is a multi-direction maze, so you can go in different pathways, different routes you can take. And it's their biggest investment that they've done to date, according to the marketing team here at Thorpe. I'm really looking forward to doing this one. Going to go and do it. Time to take part in the survival games. I'll give you my full review when I come out the other side. See you guys after the maze. So I've just come out of my experience on the survival games. Wow, that was really good. That was a really, really disorientating maze. Great start to the maze, like where you get put into like these like cages at the start. You know what's going to happen. I won't give you any more spoilers of what happens after that, but no, it really was a really immersive maze. Lots of different directions you could take in there, multiple places you could end up. Really well done. It sort of takes me back to the days of when Alton Towers used to have subspecies. It was kind of like a sort of up-to-date version of that, really. Really well done maze. Good use of actors in there, good use of effects, lighting in there, really good. No, really good start to the scare mazes this evening here at Thorpe. Really good indeed. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Anyway, I'm going to head over towards my next scare maze this evening now. I think I'm going to go head over and do trailers next. It's a very wet evening here now at Thorpe, but it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't really bother me, the rain, too much. No, good start to the scare mazes this evening. On to more. Right then, time to experience trailers for its second year here at the park. It came back in the summer as trailers break out of bozos, and it's now back here in its original form for the second year here at Fright Nights. See you after I go through the maze. So I've just come out of my experience in trailers for the second year in a row. Oh my god, really good maze again this year. Full of actors throughout the maze, really good use of all the different sets and scenery in there, and really immersive experience that time for me. I got separated from the group that time. I got put into like a cage in there. They separated me. I got surrounded by actors at one point. A really good run through trailers there, and I'm so glad that it's back again this year for the second year, because it was just as good as last year. And I think, like I said last year when I went through it, that maze is just going to keep getting bigger and bigger every year. They're going to add more can add more to it. It's got so much that can be done just to make it bigger and bigger every year. I think actually, compared to last year, even though the sort of layout and the scenery was the same, they had more actors in there, more sort of jump scary bits. The actors were really, really immersive and involved. No, really, really, really good, good maze this year. And I'm hoping to see it come back again next year, even bigger, and maybe even like just expand it even more. You know, because I think it's got a lot of potential. A really, really good maze. Really thoroughly enjoyed it. Really good. Right then guys, it is now time to take one final trip through the Creekwood Sawmill. We're going to see the buckwheats one more time before their home gets demolished for future development. They're not happy about it. I'm sure no one is happy about it. So it's going to be a bit of a bloodbath, I think, in there. This is the final year we're going to get to go through Creek Freak Massacre. And I'm really looking forward to it because every year I've said this maze has been really, really good. It's had a really, really immersive scenes throughout, really good use of actors, and of course, chainsaws. So I'm looking forward to going through this one final time. I'll see you guys when I come out the other side. Time to go through Creek Freak Massacre. So I've just come out of Creek Freak Massacre for the last time. And we're going to see it again. A really, really, really good scare maze. Really immersive. Really good use of actors in there, loads of little jump scares, really good audio in there as well. Really, really good maze. It's a shame that it's actually not going to be around anymore because it has been a really good maze here at Thorpe. I remember when it first opened, I had like an amazing time going through it. I wanted to go straight back through it again after I come out because it was a really good addition. But obviously, there are future developments coming to the park. Now, I was going to go and do Terminal. I have heard it's got some technical issues tonight though, so I'm not going to go and do that one tonight. I ain't got time. I am going to make my way through the Morecambe Meadow, the Crows, and then I'm going to go and see the Legacy show to end the night. So I'll see you as I come out the other side of Morecambe Meadow. Here we go. Really creepy in here. It's really immersive in here, this area. It's really immersive how they do it all. Oh. So creepy they are, really. He's following me, he's following me. He's following me.
I want to go home. I'm sorry. No.
Oh my god! Yeah, that was really good going through Morecambe Meadow. It's really good. Like I say, it's probably one of the creepiest like scare zones I've ever been through. It really is a really good creepy scare zone. That one is really good indeed. Anyway, I'm going to go over and do the Legacy show, which is starting in about 5-10 minutes, I think it is. Yeah, that'll be starting in 10 minutes, the Legacy show. So I'm going to go and do that, and that'll be the last thing I'm going to do tonight. I say, unfortunately today, I have missed out on Death Doors and the Terminal, but I've got a few days sort of spare over the next day, so I might even come back for a second visit, you know. I might actually come and do a second visit, why not, you know. No, we're going to go and end the night by watching Legacy Fire and Light Show.
Keeper of keys. Here in my workshop, I handcraft the keys and doorways and gateways to your worst nightmares. You all look a little nervous. Let me ease the tension with a little music. Tonight, I will take you on a journey into fear. One by one, I will unlock the doors to your worst nightmares. With the turn of each key, I will unleash evil within as I feed off your terror. I wonder which door is hiding your worst nightmare. Let legacy begin.
Are you afraid of the dark?
Let me lead you through the gateway to fear.
What the heck is going on in there? Stop fooling around with those plants.
the evil beyond. But remember, next time you step through the threshold on a doorway, you may have just crossed into your worst nightmare.